Hey guys, we've got a different video today for you. It is Billy's Wood Shop. So he made this bench here for great-granddaughter. For his great-granddaughters, for their first birthday, he makes them a bench, and no two are alike. So this one, he put a little extra walnut here on the front, so it breaks it up a little bit. What's this other made out of?
Red oak.
Red oak. So,
and that's a piece of black walnut from our trees.
And these things are heavy. Wait till you see the other one. The other one's beautiful also. So nothing has been done yet. Just sanded, and we are going to wood burn their names on here. So we're going to show you how we do it every step. All right. So these are the names. We got Lorelei and Elizabeth. This one is Elizabeth, so I'm going to put it right up here on this top row. Put her name on it. We're going to wood burn it. And we will show you me making the paste and everything in case you guys want to try it. And if you have any questions. Here is the other one he made. Look at the sides on this one. And this one is really heavy. It's a little bit bigger than that one because...
this is for a great-granddaughter that came into the family a little later. So she's about 4 years old. And so since I didn't get to make her one for her first birthday, I'm making it now.
And it's heavy. So, and look at the sides. Like I said, he does every one of them different. So no two are alike.
And I made this one here a little taller because she's a little older. And I made it heavy because there's two boys in the house and I knew that it needed to be strong.
And her name is Lorelei, so that's going to go right there.
Yeah.
So we're going to get everything together and we'll show you how we do it. All right, we're going to make the paste, guys. I've had this paste for, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
And you hardly use any of it, so it lasts forever. This is called Thicket. It says food and beverage thickener. So we're going to use that, and we're going to use ammonium chloride and water. That's it, okay? And I have it wrote on the top here what I used. So we're going to use 4 teaspoons of the Thicket. And this little measuring thing comes in it. Teaspoon and tablespoon. So we're going to use 4 teaspoons. Of that, and half a tablespoon of the ammonium chloride. All right, and a half a cup of warm water. Not hot, just warm. And then we mix this up and leave it sit for a little bit and it'll gel up. Just stir that up and leave it sit for a little bit. So we'll leave that sit. So now we're coming down to our name. Now this right here I printed out on my Cricut, and the green paper stuff I have here is, I just got it at Dollar Tree. It was 50 cents. They had it on clearance. So it was 50 cents for a roll, but it's really sticky, which it's supposed to be because it's permanent vinyl. But I used to use it for stencils, and you can also use contact paper. I've used contact paper from the Dollar Tree before. And that's what this here actually is. This is just clear contact paper for my carrier paper here. So, I'm going to put that on there. Rub that on real good. When I first started watching videos about doing this, oh my goodness. I was like, I'll never get that. But I stuck with it. All right, so we're going to peel this back off. Now, other stuff is not that sticky, but like I said, this Dollar Tree is really, really sticky. So I take a towel and just kind of daub it so it's not so sticky, so it doesn't leave a sticky residue on your item. Okay? Oops. But you gotta watch doing this because your letters might come off too. So like if you have the middles of a letter, you gotta watch it, or an I, dot, or something like that.
So you gotta be very careful with it, huh?
You gotta watch, yeah, depending on your font and stuff. Now this is pretty good font, so we're good, I think. See how sticky that is?
Mm-hmm.
I did it on a piece of wood one time when I first got this paper here at Dollar Tree for 50 cents, and it made my board sticky. And I was like, wow, now I can't get it off. I don't know what to do. It'll take off my writing. So, okay, so we got that on there, and now I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to do that off camera because I can't reach it, and I need to measure and make sure I get it right, and we'll be right back after I get it even. All right, so I got it on there, eyeballing it, and he got out of his tape measure, and he's like, oh, that's good. So we're going to press this on here. And then we're going to take our transfer paper back off, leaving our green on there. And all of our insides of our letters, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And you can reuse this transfer paper. This hardly has any sticky on it. I've used it many times. This will probably be my last time using it after I get done with these names. Alright, so let's check our paste. See, our paste is getting thick. Stir that up a little
Looks like
bit.
it might need to thicken up a little more, huh?
I think it's good. I'm going to leave it set just a few more minutes and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, we've got a gel now. You can see it. It's not just dripping off. It's a gel. And you just use very little. I mean, it takes very little, guys.
You just put it on there, let it dry, and then pull that off and burn it in.
Exactly. Pause a minute. All right, we're ready to put on. And guys, you don't put it on very thick at all. Just a light coat. It makes a whole lot of paste, but if you go to buy the paste pens and stuff, and they don't work very well, but this stuff works. Just barely put it on, and then we're going to go back over it again, because you want to go all directions, because you want to make sure that it's coated, but you got to make sure that your stencil is flat also, or you'll have bleeding. So we'll go all the ways. One more time. And then we leave this to dry, and we'll tear the stencil off, and then we'll show you how the magic comes on. Now let's do this other one here. You want to just change them, or? So we're doing the other one now here for Elizabeth. I'm thinking we might put some flowers or hearts or something on the sides. We'll see what this looks like when we get done. Since we have so much of this burn paste, might as well use it. Yeah, guys, I started to tell. I've seen those burn pens before, and people say they don't work, but this stuff here, I mean, it's an initial cost. It wasn't too bad, but if you do a lot of woodworking or just hobby, because this stuff will last just sitting in your cupboard. I've got so much of it left, but they're both food safe, so they're non-toxic.
And we do a lot of crafts.
We take spells.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to let that dry and we'll show you the next step. All right, guys, he's getting ready to, you can see that, burn this name in on this chair here.
You just got to get the wood warm, and then it'll start coming alive.
You'll see it. What you see right now is just the paste that I put on.
Yeah, they probably can't see that over here.
Yeah, they can. It shows up more through the camera than it does actually in person. It takes a few minutes for it to get hot, and then it'll just pop up.
Keep it moving so you don't burn the wood.
I can see it coming through. See it, guys? And every piece of wood is different. So you got different grains and it'll come up different. So it looks a little vintage, older. Nothing perfect.
And you can make the letters as dark as you want them.
Yep. But when you make them real dark, sometimes you take a chance of burning your wood. So.
Yeah.
See how that's coming through? That's all going to be pretty there.
Yeah, I think we ought to put some hearts or something on the side.
I'll make something.
And we'll show you everything after it's all polyurethane. What it looks like when it's finished.
We wanted to show you what we were doing here. And show you guys that if you want to use that paste and you want to do some wood burning, this right here is so simple.
It's the easiest way.
Yeah, you do have to have a heat gun. You can't do it with a hairdryer, but it's not hot enough.
And just keep it moving. See, that didn't take very long at all.
And there we go. We'll show you the next process. Here he's doing the other one. Wasn't going to show it, but I was like, we'll show a little bit of it here. Starting to come through. You might have to do a little bit of sanding on it because, like I said, that green stuff is so sticky. It didn't stick on the other one. And this is the one I really wiped off good, and it stuck a little bit. So we may have to do a little bit of sanding in between the letters, but...
But if you've ever wondered how this is done, this is one of the ways you can do it.
He does cutting boards like that, and I have a coffee bar sign that we've done like that, and my little iPad stands or cookbook holder. That's how we've done it. We've burned them in like this.
Noodle boards.
Yep, noodle board, the one that's on my stove. It's done like this.
We've done it in bowls and.
Oh yeah, we gave away bowls with that. We can we put dates of weddings on it and their names in a bowl that he made. That looks really good. That E coming out, or the R, I mean, there's a little bit of that maybe from where I pulled that green off. We'll have to maybe fix it, or it's an imperfection. We're fine with imperfections.
Oh, I like that. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
All right, here's Billy finishing up the benches that we showed you that he had done. And there is the stencil that I made for underneath to burn on. It's a little guitar on there he put. And this is what he's using for floors, but it's polyurethane. It should be good. It's professional.
It'll be stronger this way.
Yeah. Out here in his workshop, wood shop. I usually call it a shed, but he corrects me. It's a wood shop.
Yeah.
He's in his element, guys. All right, here's one of the benches completely done. If you can see it.
Let me set this on over here.
And here's the other one. Says Elizabeth on it. See if I could get you a picture of the bottom. And here's what he did to the underneath. Well, it's hard to see through those slats, but he did it on the other one too. There we go. Now you can see the other one. Look how cute that is. This is the other one. Look how cute that is. And here he is relaxing after getting them done. He's like, ah.
Finally.
But you enjoyed it.
I did. I love making stuff.
All right, guys. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed Life of Billy doing woodworking. Peace out.
Later, Gator.